Hi, thank you for watching this. My name's Ian Lyons, one of the inventors of the biofuel device. And often people are asking me, where did the technology come from? Well, it came from 25 years ago. In my case, we've been developing biotechnology for that long. But prior to that, you've heard of people like Tesla, Orgon machines. They are in the 1990s. Or beg your pardon, 1890s. And so it is not new. We have redeveloped the technology in physics so that we get an improvement for mankind in many atmospheres and in many ways. I'd like to show you what we actually do for fuel. And it's quite simple. In the normal course of liquids, you will understand that we have atoms. We have separate atoms. But in nature, all those separate atoms are joined together in a molecular structure. I might use the word DNA so that you can picture a link of all those atoms. You can see here that we have individual atoms. Let's call this the fuel. And in this photograph, we have those same atoms joined together in a chain, a molecular structure. When, in the first instance, these individual atoms go into the combustion chamber, they explode individually. And the burn is around about 80 to 88%. All the unburnt fuel comes out of the exhaust and pollutes the atmosphere. But it also means the unburnt fuel which you have paid for is not used. We found a way many years ago of creating a molecular chain in liquids, and we use a specific frequency, and that frequency affects these individual molecules or atoms and causes them to recreate their original molecular structure. When the oil came out of the ground, believe it or not, it had a molecular structure. But during the manufacturing process, that molecular structure went from this back to what you know as individual molecules. Many years ago, people started to use magnets, which affect the molecular structure by bonding all the molecules together. So instead of having an individual molecule or a molecular chain as we create, they had bonded molecules. So all you can see, all the molecules were bonded together, clumping as we call it. And that improved somewhat some of the explosive nature or the percussive nature of the fuel. The difficulty is that in the Earth's core, at any one point, you will have iron ore and a magnetic field. So as the vehicle crosses over that magnetic field, the magnetic device that's causing this clumping is now no longer operative, and we don't get the clumping. So they were effective and ineffective, and effective worked and did not work. By using a specific frequency, which we produce in our fuel-saving device, now what we get is this molecular structure. And what does that do? Quite simply, like a stick of dynamite is linked to a cortex, a wire of explosive nature, which I light one end, and the cortex fuse goes up, and we get a bang. If I put 7 or 8 sticks of dynamite linked to that cortex tube, I light at one end, and all the sticks of dynamite explode together. This is what we do with this molecular chain. So instead of getting an 80 or an 88% burn on your diesel, we're getting around about 98% burn, which just means, in one sense, you get more bang per your dollar, which means that your vehicle goes further, you will find the torque nature. The first thing you will notice from day one is the torque, that's the pulling capacity, and the speed through your gears is much improved by as much as 30%. But what you will find is also, because at burning at 98%, you are able to go further using less oil or less diesel. That's what you would like, and I'm pleased to say that you're going to save money. But that's not important. For me, and the reason we developed this technology is quite simply so that we could save the earth of the pollution from those vehicles. In many respects, saving the earth is costing mankind a great deal of money, and there's a lot of hum and ha's, should we spend this money now? Well, I believe if I've created, or we've created, something that will save you money, then we can save the earth together. Because by getting a 98% burn in your engine, it means the unspent fuel is not going out of the exhaust and polluting the atmosphere. So we are going to protect our children together, and my grandchildren together, by burning less fuel, which saves you money, and for me the most important thing is it saves the pollution going to earth. So we will save around about 30 to 50% in the emissions you're sending out by getting a better burn, but as much as 75%. It works really well on diesel engines. It's specific for diesel. Diesel creates more pollution than most. So I'm happy that you've taken the time to learn a little bit more about the physics associated with our devices, but I'm more than happy to say that we've become a team to save the earth. You can save some money, but together we will save the earth. And thank you for that very much indeed.
For more information, please contact Vincent Tiong, 6013-850-2988. You can call this number in Malaysia, 013-850-2988. Thank you.